Another brick fan here with a Polybag review. This is Imperial AT Hauler. This is set number 30498. Was released in January 2018, has 49 pieces, no minifigures, and cost about $4 when it was released. This Polybag is from the Solo movie. Let's get this built and then take a closer look. Here is the Imperial AT Hauler. I think it's a pretty decent representation of the ship, especially at this micro scale. The wings, as you saw in the build, are attached here with Technic pins or bar pieces here, which make it so that the sides move independently. I don't feel like they're on there super tight, just because of the way that it's built. So it does feel a little bit flimsy in that aspect. But I think the overall look of the ship is pretty good. I like the dark brown with the white. I think is a good color choice. They've got these clear cheese wedges here as the cockpit. The engines and all the vents and everything are all done with these grill pieces, sloped grills. They have the little clip pieces here in the back to kind of represent some additional texture. I would have liked to have seen some color back here for the engines, perhaps, see them running, which is pretty typical in a lot of these space ships, especially from the Star Wars theme. So that was interesting that that didn't happen. But I think these handlebar pieces here are used in the front to kind of represent the clips that this hauler uses to pick things up and transport those. Overall, a pretty decent model. I think it looks all right. Like I said, I think having these be so loose is kind of odd because it just makes it difficult to display this piece. I think it's very flat. And like I said, not a lot of color to it. I do like the contrast of the brown and the white, as I said, but overall, it's just not super visually interesting. Guess I have to admit I'm not a huge fan of this vehicle overall either. I know they did a full-size version of this vehicle. You can see the picture here. I'll put the picture of that up here, which looks a lot better than this one, obviously, because it's done at a larger scale, but still not a vehicle that I purchased because I wasn't super interested in this particular vehicle. So there it is, the Imperial AT Hauler. This was featured in the Solo movie. Hope you've enjoyed my thoughts on this little Polybag. I'm going to get started on another video. Until then, happy building. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. If you'd like to see more Polybag reviews, I've got my playlist up here on the screen.